Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Ava Cherie, Miss Motivational Mogul Mindset. How are you today? Thank you for coming over to my Food for Your Soul vlog. I'm not going to take up too much of your time, but I'm thankful for so many things, and I'm grateful for so many people that have come along in my life to teach me different things, good and or bad. I'm glad to be in a place where I'm learning to not take everything personal and just to keep moving on so that I can see the roses. I can see the things that are great. I can see the people who have great intentions, pure hearts, and that are insightful and that are sent to me. Like, I'm so on a good vibe. It's crazy. And that's what this shirt says, good vibes. So I'm just vibing, and I just wanted to come to you to recap on two Food for Your Soul quotes I placed on my Instagram and my Ava Cherie Facebook page. I wanted to make sure I highlighted it because so many people like this. So many people reached out to me behind the scenes and they had testimonies, and I call them confirmation reports. Because when you're talking about something and you're feeling a way, you thinking it's just you. You're thinking you're by yourself. You're thinking like this all in your head, or you tripping. And something comes along with somebody that you don't even talk to all the time, but it resonates in your spirit and it sits there in that place where it's clarity, precision, and activation. It activates something in us where we're just like, you know what, that wasn't happenstance. Let me get on my job. Let me do what it is that I need to be doing, because that came in waves. And I say, yes, I know where I'm supposed to be. Let me dust the dirt off and keep it pushing. And I'm thankful for those confirmation reports, guys. I love them because, like I tell you all the time in my Food for Your Soul vlogs, when God gives me these words, these things aren't rehearsed. You're not going to find them on a notepad. When I put them pen to pad, they're going straight out to social media platforms, my social media platforms. And that's why I'm so big on putting my name, because God gave these things to me for other people. But the best part and the jewel about it all is that it ministers to me. So the first Food for Your Soul vlog that I'm going to address really quick is take the blinders off. My God, take the blinders off. Your promotion may not come from your inner circle. Be willing to accept and see who is sent to you, and unafraid to recommend you for things those close to you don't know how to value. You know, I had so many thoughts when God gave this to me. I'm not going to even tell you where I was at when he gave it to me, but I get to spinning around and I'm just like, yo, this is so crazy. And that's, once again, that was once I was battling something and I went to God about it, and then I heard him, and then it's like, I got to stop when he gives me these things and just write them down. But your promotion may not come from where you're setting your eyes and your hopes and putting all your eggs in the basket. It may not come from that one entity or that one group of people or your parents or your job that you've been committed to long term, and you expecting something on the end result. When sometimes people are sent, they have an oppressed spirit. They come to just be like, that should be enough because I gave you enough, or I did enough for you at such and such point, and they keep a tally of events. But my biggest thing on that quote was, sometimes being too accessible to the same people all the time puts you in a common place with common folks most of the time. And what I was saying with that was, if you're always the go-to person, if you've helped people spiritually, mentally, educationally, professionally, developing people along the way, it just astounds me how they take so much from you, and then they start to sound like you, they move like you, but they don't come back for you. If someone tells them about an opportunity that they know that's not their genre, their area of interest, their training, their skill capability, instead of calling the person that they suck on to call and drain them for their professionalism, their expertise, things that they know you're degreed and valued and have professional and or educational experience, or both, they will never call you. They don't even think about it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, I ain't gonna even think about the person that I drain for counseling and mental health and advice and business consulting and such and life issues and this. I'm not gonna consider them for a conference, a public speaking event, women's conference, whatever kind of conference, or what about community events? I'm not going to even consider this person who has an outreach, who has done all these amazing things behind the scenes to incorporate these things, because what you're doing just may be too big for them to conceptualize. Why do you minimize and discredit what I have because you've used something along the way from me to build maybe what you have? So as a contribution back to someone, you will want to make sure that the opportunities are wide, not far and few in between. But they'll go to somewhere else and elevate somebody else who they'll never get the chance to be personable with, who they'll never develop a relationship with. And I'm talking about your day one people, your inner circle. They tap into you whenever they want to. It seems like they're too afraid to give a repertoire, your background, your strength. It's too they too afraid of embarrassment. But it's like either your mind doesn't go all the way up and you're not elevated enough and we're not on the same level and page. Because let me tell you, I'm going to big up my person. I'm going to be your best representative outside of your presence. That's something I'm big on. I don't need to know how to tattoo to send you to my little brother, who's an outstanding artist, who is a world-renowned artist and tattoo owner. I don't have to know how to do that myself to know where the expertise lies, because I know my limitations, and I'm proud of the people who know theirs and also know their lane. I'm proud of you so much that I'm going to make sure I'm representing you like I would represent myself. So that's what that post was about. And so I also wanted to say a side note. Someone with great capability, great resources and wealth offered to help me and assist with no problem. Just off my food for your soul quotes. If there is anything you need, let me know. And I said, and I asked, as a matter of fact, it is, And they said, send it to me. It's a part of my branding, a part of my marketing for my books that I'm going to release. Just that. We never met each other other than business. We've never seen each other other than social media. And because of the spirit of us both, we want to see each other exceed. Because when you are great, I'm great. When you excel, I excel. When you succeed, I exceed, because the oil runs over. So at the end of the day, we're not thinking defeat and fail. We're thinking we winners. We hustlers. We grinders. We get it done. We're purpose driven. We are the ones. We nominate ourselves sometimes. Don't wait on nobody else to nominate you. Because guess what? When God opens the doors, the things that I'm nominated for, it's going to be a shame if you know me and you ain't support, or vice versa. If you never open the opportunity up for someone, it's a shame when you got to buy the ticket, a high price ticket, to just be a part of the audience way off in the background when you can sit right in the forefront, because that's what they've given you all this time. But it ain't going to be like that always. You're going to have to go to Eventbrite. Matter of fact, for me, you're going to have to go to Ticketmaster, Live Nation. So anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Don't get discouraged, and do not be so grieved in your heart about what you think others is close to you supposed to do that you miss with somebody who don't even know you but have a heart to do. It's about having a heart and being unafraid to promote others. And that's the only people I want to talk to, and that's the only thing I'm seeing going up, because we're in the same network, we're in the same circle. All that accessibility, I'm not common. I'm coming out of the common folk, and I'm going into the biggest stage of my life, and that's to serve my purpose. Till next time, God's love and peace to you all. Be great, and be great for somebody else.